So I'm going to do a review of my PowerMac G5 2.3 GHz dual core. Got it off Craigslist a couple of weeks ago for $380. Came with iLife 08 install discs, macOS 10 Leopard install discs, and computer itself, along with the power cord and eyesight camera up there, which I liked. I mean, the eyesight didn't have that great quality. Maybe that's because I dropped it. Yeah, it's kind of fuzzy and it doesn't really autofocus. Anyway, on the front here, you see the massive cheese grater grill to get all the air into the PowerMac. You've got the single optical drive as opposed to two like on the Mac Pro. It's a 16 times dual layer super drive. Well, that's what it's called. This isn't the original. The owner replaced it with a different one. I think this is a Pioneer. I'm not sure. Anyway, since it's a different size, maybe the tray is in a different location, slightly upward a bit. It gets caught when the tray goes back in right about here, and then you have to push it in and it'll pop back up. So if anybody else I've fixed that, leave a comment below. Unlike the Mac Pro, this only has one USB port, one FireWire 400, and then the headphones. Going around the back, we've got two massive fans, both for the processor. You've got a latch to open it, AirPort, and Bluetooth antenna. Since this is a 2005 model, it doesn't have the antennas here. Since this is also 2005 model, you've got the PCI Express slots, all four PCI Express, 16 times, 4 times, 8 times, and 4 times. Going down the aisle, you've got 2 gigabit Ethernet ports for a full duplex, for our 800, 400, optical audio out, optical audio in, digital audio out, digital audio in, 3 USB ports instead of 2. And the power supply is down here and stuff up there on the Mac Pro. This is the hard drive bay on the G5. Neat little feature. If you want to lock the G5 so no one can open it, it's got that little pull-out thing there. You can push it back up. To open it, same as Mac Pro, just turn it around. Got a little gigantic apple there. Oh look, Windows. Okay. Yeah, RAM installation instructions. So, inside the G5, you've got the this air baffle to direct air. This has 4 thermal cooling zones, 1 through the power supply, 1 through the processor and RAM bay, 1 through the expansion card slot and graphics card, and 1 through the well, optical drive and hard drive area. You can still run the computer when the door is open, the air baffle's in. However, if you take it off, sensors indicate that the computer can't turn on. Okay, so this computer has 9 fans. If you look, there are 2 here, 2 here, 2 here, 1 there, 1 right there. However, I don't know where the other one is. Maybe it's like in the middle or something. Someone can answer that question. Great, leave a comment. Alright, popping these fans out. There you go. Come on. Okay. 2 fans there. It gives you access to the RAM memory in there for easy installation. The 4 slots on top, 4 on bottom. I've got 4 gigabytes in there right now. It can take up to 16, which is pretty great. And there you've got a massive heat sink. Since this is a dual core model, it's got this ginormous G5 box here, as opposed to the earlier models, which were dual processor. They had 2 individual boxes with a separating line and 2 heat sinks. Since it's air cooled, I think the only air cooled 2005 one, since the other was a 2.5 and a 2.5 quad. Since it's air cooled, it only has 1 heat sink as opposed to 2 like the dual processors. And the other liquid cooled models just had I think they had a radiator with a filter there. Yeah. Anyway. Going up, you've got another fan with a speaker to make the bong sound on startup. You've got the 4 PCI slots. I don't know if you can see that. It's got this is 4 times, 8 times, 4 times, and a 16. Low profile graphics card. It's crap. I'm hoping to replace it with an FF class graphic card. Fat fuck. This is I don't like this graphics card at all. It's an NVIDIA GeForce 6600, 256 megabyte. I mean, it gets the job done, but it's not really gonna pass with flying colors. And there's more expanded slots up there. Anyway, moving up even more, we've got the optical drive, 16 times dual layer super drive. Pretty basic. Another fan in there, 2 hard drives. You know what's pretty interesting, maybe for owners that don't, for people that don't have a PowerMac, aren't PowerMac owners, maybe I can answer one of your thoughts or questions. To get the second, or the first, for that matter, drive in there, you actually leave this bay empty, open this, and then it has these little rubber bumpers that go in where the screws would normally be on a hard drive. You put the bottom, or the back two, in with the middle, slide the drive in, and it angles up there, goes up into its slot, the back two, and then by the time you get there, the front two are about right here. You push the drive up, push them in, and then lock it, and then you can put the second drive in, which just slides right in. All the cables are where you'd need them. My primary concern with the hard drive bay is the fact it only holds 2. I mean, I think Sonnet offers an option where you can add up to 3 extra, but that requires a really expensive PCIe card, and I'm not willing to pay for that. Anyway, these are 2 500 gigabyte 7200 RPM, 16 megabyte cache, could be better, Western Digital, and a Maxter. The Maxter is really noisy. My second concern is the fact that the thermal sensors on the top where the heat's dissipating, because this thing's a massive heat sink. If you notice, it's anodized aluminum, which is great for the G5, but for the thermal sensor, which is on the top, it doesn't do much good because it's reading the dissipating heat temperature rather than the actual heat temperature. So the fan, it's getting a bad reading, in my opinion. Anyway, my final thoughts on the system: I really like it. Runs Leopard wonderfully. iLife Suite, great. Word 2008, Photoshop CS4, basically everything I need. Nothing I don't need, except for maybe a photo booth. I hate that app. Anyway, this was I think this was a pretty good deal. I mean, with 4 gigabytes of RAM, and it came with a terabyte of hard drive space. I just added my own drive in there because the other one was even noisier than this one, so I swapped one out. Runs really warm, which is something I don't like because heats up that whole area back there, and it's a real pain. For that matter, it heats up my whole room. Anyway, yeah, it doesn't run Snow Leopard, but I'm not too bummed about that. I'll probably have this system for 5 to 6 years. I mean, taking my PowerBook to college, so we'll see how that goes. Alright, thanks for watching. Leave a comment, question, concern below. Thanks.